Hello, welcome to my channel, Best Budgets, where I try to make the best out of my budget. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and close out the paycheck that I did receive on January 30th, and we're going to go ahead and set up for a new week. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so as you all can see, we do have our paycheck budget tracker, and this is for the paycheck that I did receive on January 30th. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So for source number 3, I did receive $10.86. My source number 1, which is my job, that came in at $1,727.70. We rolled over $109.01 from account number 1, and we rolled over $73.51 in account number 2. I did go ahead and bring in my half of the February rent, which is $1,169. So altogether, our inflow total for this paycheck week was $3,090.08. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the fixed expense. So my rent did not clear this week. My life insurance did come out at $31.31. My OnStar from one of my vehicles came out at $34.40. I did tithe $20. I am putting something away, not away, but I am paying extra payments towards my student loan, so that was $50. As you see, I did not budget for that. And Amazon Prime, I did not budget for that to come out. I budgeted for it to come out last 2 weeks ago, and I'm not for sure how my card got kicked off of the automatic payments, but I had to re-add my card to auto pay, so it did come out at $7.60. So altogether, our fixed expense total was $143.31. That left us $2,946.77. Okay, so what I went ahead and did, just brought that down here to our variable expenses. So for gas this week, I didn't spend anything. Household didn't get anything as well. Food out, we did go over budget. We spent $48.70. I did pull out $100 cash for me. My daughter received $0. My son received $40. Of course, he has a field trip coming up, so I paid for the field trip. Miscellaneous, we did not spend anything. Groceries, we did go over budget. I already knew we were going to go over budget. This should last us for about 2 weeks. $271.82. Cars, I did get a car wash at $10. So altogether, our variable expenses was $470.52. That left us with $2,476.25. Okay, so if you guys watched my last video, you guys knew I overdrew my account, and they pulled out $100 to cover a bill that was pending in my account. So I just went ahead and put that back. They took it from my land/core account. They took out $100, so I went ahead and put that back in. Since this is a paycheck, they call it an extra paycheck. I didn't go ahead and save for any of my other sinking funds because I'm saving with my paychecks that I receive in that month. So February's first paycheck is on the 13th. That's when I'll go ahead and save, for my sinking funds and put half of my rent away, half of the other bills and things of that nature. So that's why this is pretty short this week with this paycheck. So that left us with $2,376.25. So in account number 1, what we had to roll over was $1,424.40. And in account number 2, we had $951.85. So altogether, our rollover was $2,376.25. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the rollover for this paycheck. Okay, so as you all can see, I did go ahead and do some pre-work. I've written in everything, most of everything that I wanted to write in, just to save some time and space on my device. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the numbers with you all. We're gonna do some adding right now and some subtracting, and go ahead and see what we're gonna be doing with the rollover that I did see right here. Okay, and I don't use the cash envelope. I'm not a cash budgeter. I don't think I will be a cash budgeter because when everything's coming in on my checking account, it's just more easier for me to track. So, and then with cash, I feel that it won't work for me because there's so much unknown going on. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this Paycheck budget tracker, and this is the rollover money that we're spending from January 30th. Okay, so as you all can see in account number one, like I had stated before, we're rolling over $1,424.40. In account number two, we're rolling over $951.88. I did bring in some car maintenance money because my tags are due, and that's $235. That's what I'm budgeting. And then my lawyer's payment is due, so I did bring in the money that I saved last month to pay him this month at $350. So let's go ahead and add up all of this inflow to see what we received. Okay, so we have $1,424.40, 951, 88, 235 plus 350. Okay, so that do give us a inflow total of $2,961.28. Okay, so that is our info that we're working with for this week. I do get paid again on the 13th, so this should last me until the 12th of February. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're gonna go ahead and look at my fixed expenses for this week. Okay, so for my car tags, they came in at $228, but there is a $5 kiosk machine cost, so I factored that in as well. So I'm just going to be budgeting $235. My Netflix, I am budgeting $7.99. My internet, I did get that bill down to $50. I always call and get a promotion every year. Once I see my bill went back up, it went from 76 to 81. So I said, can I get a promotion? They said, yeah, we could get it down to $50. Go ahead and run that, okay? Run that bill back down, okay? So that's $50. My earthquake insurance, I am budgeting $46.08. And my lawyer's payment is the $350. And then my rent did not clear last week, so I am going to have to budget for that this week at $1,169. Okay, so these are all the bills, fixed expenses that I do have for this week. So we're going to go ahead and add them up. Okay, so we have $235 plus $7.99 plus 50 plus 46.08 plus 350 plus 1169. Okay, so that do give us a bill total of $1,858.07. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take my $2,961.28, and I am going to take that from 1858.07. That do give us a leftover of $1,103.21. Okay, so now I have that $1,103.20. Wait, something is wrong. Okay. So let's see. I'm looking at my draft over here, and I'm getting numbers. Let's see. 1,424.40. Oh, that's 85. Let's see. 85. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some whiteout real quick. I knew something was fishy about this. Okay, so this is 85 up here. So let me go ahead and white this out. Let's go ahead and write this 8 out and make it a 5. Okay, so it's 5. Oh my gosh. 5. Okay. So that would be 25 instead of 28. Okay, this would be 25. And I don't like the way this is looking either. So we're gonna go ahead and try again. Okay, so this is 85. Okay, now the bill total is the same. The leftover is with just a 4. So let's see if I could just add a 4. Yay, okay. How does that look to you guys? That look okay? It look like a 4 to you guys? Let me go ahead and do it over. I always have my whiteout near me. I always have my bag of pens and pencils right here. Like, I have everything right here. I even have a stapler in here, you guys, okay? So I try to keep this near me at all times so I can make sure that I am prepared. I don't have to be looking for whiteout or anything like that. Everything's in one place. Okay, so that is $1,103.24. Okay? Okay, now that we got that squared away, oh my gosh, let's go ahead and just redo the math. 14, 24, 14, 24, 40, plus 9, 5, 1, 8, 5, plus 2, 35, plus 350. Yes, okay, we're going to subtract the 18, 58, 07. Did I not get the right? You guys, we're going to do this until it come out correct. 14, 24, 40, plus 9, 5, 1, 8, 5, plus 2, 3, 5, plus 350. Okay, that's correct. Subtracting 1858.07. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's not coming out correctly. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause the video, you guys, and come back and look at my Excel sheet. Okay, so I went ahead and checked my Excel sheet, and 18 cents was correct. So I went ahead and whited out the 24 and put 18 cents. Okay, so maybe next time I try the numbers written in and not the bills. Okay, something needs to happen. All right, so okay, so now that we got that squared away, let's continue. Okay, so we have a leftover of $1,103.18. For gas this week, I am traveling a little far this week, so I am going to be budgeting $100 for gas. I have to travel 2 hours away from home and back to home, so that's like 4 hours. And I'm not going to Vegas, okay? So household this week, I am budgeting $0. I do need to go household shopping, but I'm going to do that probably like next week. Food out this week, we have business to handle, so I am budgeting $100 for that. I'm budgeting me $0. Daughter, $0. Son, $0. I am budgeting $150 for miscellaneous. Like I said, I have business to handle, so I'm going to need some money to get that business handled. It's not like I do this every day, so it doesn't need its own category. It's going to be under unplanned expenses. My groceries, I am budgeting $150 this week. I just want to go ahead and just have that there. And then cars this week, I am budgeting $10. I do have 2 cars I would like to wash out of the 3. Okay, so these are all my variable expenses that I would like to tackle this week. So let's go ahead and add them up. Okay, so I have 100 plus my spreadsheet is up on my computer right now. If I can just show you guys, look, my spreadsheet is open like right there. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I keep my spreadsheet open so I can like make sure I'm on track with numbers. Plus 100 plus 150 plus 150 plus 10. No, plus 10. Okay, so I do give us a variable expense total $510. So we're gonna go ahead and just take 1103.18, and we're gonna just subtract the 510. That leaves us a leftover of 593.18. That 8 is ugly, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring that over here to our rollover side. I do not use this for debt. I use this for debt. So this is just something that I use to help me look at, knowing that I am rolling over money. So we had got $593.18. Okay, so I did do the math before I sat down with you guys, and I am budgeting for my account number 1 to have at least $255 left and 40 cents. And in account number 2, I budgeted at least $337.78 to roll over to help me pay for more bills next week, okay? So if I subtract the $255.40, that gives me the $338.78, and our rollover total is $593.18 with 0 left over. Every dollar that came in this week is accounted for and is going to be going somewhere. It has a name attached to it, okay? There's nothing left over, even though I will have this money in my account, but it's rolling over. It has a plan, okay? So you guys, this is crazy. February is already here. We're already in the second week. Today is today's the 7th of February, okay? So this paycheck, this rollover should last me, like I said, until the 12th of February, okay? So I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me in this budget with me, you guys. Until next time, you guys all take care. Bye-bye.